Gaming is the fastest growing segment in the entertainment industry. It has a total of 3 billion users worldwide playing video games and generating a total of over $150 billion in yearly revenue. Now, blockchain games are the new segment in the gaming segment. Unfortunately, blockchain games are unable to get mass adoption, especially penetrating the mainstream users because of its complexity. There are complexity of wallet connection, then you have to buy cryptos and stuff like that, which mainstream users are quite unaware of. To solve this issue and to bring mass adoption of cryptocurrencies in the blockchain games, we have VisionGames. Welcome to KatoshTubes, I'm host Paras, and in today's video I will talk about VisionGames and how it has a plan to bring crypto mass adoption in the blockchain games. I will talk in length about this project, so do watch the video till the end. And before I start, as a ritual, I welcome you on board. If you are new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and pressing the bell icon to receive weekly crypto notification. And if you are a reader who wish to read about this project and any other cryptocurrency project of your choice, just click the description box and visit my website, which is katoshTubes.com, and browse every article of your choice. Having said that, let's explore VisionGames. Before I begin, allow me to introduce you to the platforms on which we are active. We are active on YouTube, but we are also active on Twitter and Meta. If you wish to spark a conversation, do drop your tweet on our Twitter handle, which is KatoshTubes. Now let's start with the video. VisionGames is dedicated to serving the blockchain gaming industry. It has a plan in which it wants to address the concern of mainstream users and bring crypto mass adoption by simplifying the way a user interacts with the blockchain platforms. On the other side, it wants to help developers to enroll their game faster to the mainstream media by simple plug-and-play methods. The project is built on the Solana blockchain, but it has planned to go multi-chain, which means after launching on Solana, it will expand further on other blockchains like Terra, Phantom, and likewise. In order to understand how VisionGames is addressing the issue of mass adoption and allowing blockchain games to reach to mainstream users, we have to look at the ecosystem. So its ecosystem comprises of 4 main components that start with Vision.SDK, Vision.Wallet, Vision.Offerings, and finally Vision.Community. Now let's talk about Vision SDK. So in layman's term, SDK stands for Software Development Kit. And in VisionGame, SDK has one key role to play, and that is to integrate blockchain technology into the gaming environment for the gaming projects. All this is done without the need of coding or any prior knowledge of this technology, which is an amazing thing. Once SDK rolls out as a gaming studio, you don't have to start from the scratch. All you need to do is deploy a Vision SDK and it will embed the blockchain technology into the game. Isn't that amazing for a project which are building blockchain games? I think so. And the next is Vision Wallet. So Vision Wallet has one key role to play, and that is to bring mass adoption by onboarding a large number of users on the blockchain gaming platforms. It aims to simplify the problem of wallet connection, which means rather than you downloading the wallet from the browser as a plugin and then connecting it, it will simplify it for the users. Now the complete plan is still under development and we have to wait and watch until the project matures. The next is Vision.Offering. Now Vision.Offering is nothing but a crowdfunding platform by VisionGames. It has one role to play, and that is to connect game studios with the early adopters of the games. Now actually the early adopters, if they like the game, if they believe in the concept, they can invest in the game, and in return the game studio will reward them with a set of tokens or maybe special NFTs which can be redeemed once the game launched successfully. Now I will talk about something called as brand tokens, which is related to Vision.Offerings later in this video. And the final is we have Vision.Community. Now, as VisionGame starts developing itself and start integrating a lot of blockchain games into its ecosystem, it will build a Vision community in which users will use only single user ID and password to interact with number of games which are part of its ecosystem. Which again means a user doesn't have to log in and log out from one game to another. All he can do is use just one ID and password and then interact with any type of blockchain game of his choice. Again, a step towards mass adoption of blockchain gaming using Vision community. So this is about the ecosystem, and now I will take you to the main part, and that is the special Vision token. So VisionGame has its native token, which is Vision token, which is again its native currency and has following set of utilities. It is used in the transaction fees, then it is used in the brand tokens, and finally it is used as an in-game currency. Now, used as a transaction fee, which means when you talk about Vision SDK, so SDK will use the Vision token as a fuel to run its system. Every time a transaction has to take place on Vision SDK, the user has to pay using Vision token. Even the game developers, if they wish to interact with the SDK platforms and test it out or maybe run few trials, they need to use Vision tokens as part of the transaction fees. And the next is brand tokens. So brand tokens play a pivotal role when it comes to crowdfunding. Game Studio offer brand tokens to the game fans on the Vision.offering platforms. After gaining or selling their brand tokens, they can raise the funds, and in return, the fans can use the tokens when the game launches itself to redeem special rewards. Now, one thing to remember here is that anytime if a user wishes to withdraw his brand token or support from the game, he can do so by converting his brand token back to Vision token, which is again an amazing feature. And the last is in-game currency. So Vision with time will roll out its own games which is blockchain based and utilize Vision token as an in-game currencies. So that completes the details about Vision token. And now if you're wondering why someone will use Vision SDK and not build its own in-house team to create a blockchain based game, well, here is the difference that you need to look for. Vision SDK will drastically reduce your time of developing a blockchain game project. It will reduce the time from months to even days if you deploy Vision SDK, and rather if you use your own team from scratch, it will take a lot of time to gather the team and develop such technology which the SDK will do in just a matter of days. Clearly, Vision SDK has a lot of advantages over a generic system of creating blockchain games. There is no technical know-how which is required, no prior knowledge which is required. Moreover, you will get quick time to market your game rather than waiting for months and testing time and again for your games to roll out. The fan has an upper advantages by being a part of Vision offering a crowdfunding platform and gaining access to the top projects before they release out in public. So that's about the Vision games. The token Vision is currently available on KuCoin and Huobi. Currently it is ranging in a price around 0.04 cents, and the project looks promising if you ask me, but only after the launch of SDK. If you wish to invest in this project, you can do so, but my warning will be wait until the SDK is launched or the fully system or the complete ecosystem of VisionGame is deployed. It has 3 core team members in which the CEO itself has over 11 years of experience in the gaming industry by programming, directing over 100 plus games in its professional experience. Clearly, each one of them brings a rich experience when it comes to developing a new blockchain-based project. So I am quite bullish on this project, but I will wait until the ecosystem develops and the SDK launch itself. Till then, I will reserve my investment decision and will be neutral on this project. I will wait until this project goes multi-chain and also matures with the launch of Vision SDK and see how it will drive mass adoption in the long run. So that's my view about VisionGame. Drop your comments below and let me know what you think about this project. Does it really filling the gap which is required in the blockchain gaming industry, or it is just another project? Comment your views in the comment section and do watch the videos shared on the screen. I'll see you next week with a new video and a new content. Till then, take care.